Hello. So today I want to talk to you about the game 12 Rivers. And this is a game that I first played about a year ago and had a great time with. And sometimes I play a game and at first I really like it and I play a bunch and then it kind of loses its sparkle and I end up playing a whole bunch of other games and it just sits on a shelf. And it was a fun game, but I don't go back to it. This is not one of those games. This is a game that I still go back to over and over a year later. I enjoy teaching it to new people because it has some really amazing things about it. It has good strategy. It has incredible presentation. It has just enough push your luck and just enough of that, like, it's not really take that, but like, how can I outmaneuver my opponent? Because you are directly affecting one another. So this, I think, is a great game. So first off, let's just look at the board. The board, absolutely gorgeous. So this is our board. We have our 12 rivers, and this plays 2 to 4 players. So when you are playing with fewer than 4 players, you use fewer amounts of the board so that you still have that interaction and you're still going head to head. And each round, you are essentially going to have 3 gates that you are going to get to place out anywhere you want on this board, because as you can see, there are colored pearls at the top of the gates. Why do we need colored pearls? Well, first of all, we have an adorable alpaca in our color that is going to be holding these pearls for us. And at any given time can hold 6. And if he were to get full, he cannot hold any more. And it's only at the end of the round that we get to move pearls from our alpaca to the different villagers that we have collected. And some villagers want very specific colors, and they're going to get as scoring conditions at the end of the game, as well as maybe some rewards like cards. And others are less picky. Like this one wants a white, a green, and then any color we want. So we're wanting to fulfill what the villagers want, and there's 6 new villagers available each round because they get us end game scoring and potentially get us an immediate benefit. We start the game with 6 cards, and these cards are very important because the cards have abilities on them that anytime you have 2 matching cards, you can play them for their ability, which is great and helpful. But we also have to use our cards sometimes for where we place our gate in the river. So the higher up to essentially guarantee the color pearl we get costs more cards. This is going to cost me 3 cards. That's a lot when I only start up with 6, and I can only get new cards really by completing villagers. So you do not want to waste these cards. Again, you need to be very strategic in how you use them. Here, it's going to cost us 2, and there is kind of a straight line that goes across the river. Here, it's going to cost us 1. Here, it will cost us nothing. Here, it will actually gain us a card. And then if we place down here in the lake, it's not going to cost us anything, but we run the risk that no pearls may make it to the lake. However, if pearls make it to the lake, 1 or more, and we have our gate there, and there's only 1 spot, we get all of those pearls. So taking that gamble could net you a whole bunch of pearls for no cost. So we're placing our gates along here so that we can get pearls. We can also place our gates down here to get our choice of villager cards. So if we want first choice of villager cards, that's going to cost us 2. This is going to cost us 1, and this is going to cost us 0. And like I said, we get 6 new villager cards each round. The other thing with these gates is that we take them off of the board from top to bottom. So if I really wanted, say, this purple pearl that's right here, and I pay my 3 cards to put my gate there, that's going to guarantee I get it. When this comes off the board, it goes last in turn order for next round. So as they come off the board, they go to the lowest available turn order spot, which is down here. So someone too who takes a later item is going to get better turn order next round. So there's something, to think about there. So people are going to be placing all of their gates out. They're going to be paying their cards. They're going to be seeing what happens. Everybody's doing what they want. And the gates are coming off in turn order. At the moment, I'm sort of just placing them randomly because it's a video, but everybody's would be going on in different fashions, and sometimes you're going to get nothing. And so there are spots too where multiple people can go hoping to get things. So we've placed all of our gates out. Then we get to release the pearls, which is so fun. So then, like I said, we start at the top and everybody puts on their alpaca. So this person, which is me, gets the purple pearl and it goes on my alpaca. And I am last in turn order going forward. And we're going to move from left to right. So now this is also me. I'm going to take pink and then I let that go. So I'm going to be in a really bad position next round as far as turn order goes. I'm not going to have a lot of choices. This person takes a green, lets it go. This person takes a white, lets it go. This one, let's take that, let it go. So you can see how things are steadily moving down the river. So everything's going from the river to the pond as I'm holding on to too many things. So then let's see, this person takes that. This person takes that. That person takes that. And only one made it down to the pond, but I get that for free. And then if people had wanted to take villager cards, we would go through that as well. And then we would move pearls from our alpaca to our villager cards, and that is the round. You then play 5 rounds, and whoever has the most points at the end of those rounds is the winner. So this game for me is an all-around win. Table presentation, top tier. Very easy to teach. You also have some things like fairy tokens that are going to be set out and are going to give you some bonuses. There's going to be a couple different scoring bonuses for if at any given time you have certain pearls on your alpaca. At the end of the game, the pearls you've collected are also worth points in addition to what are on your villager cards. Anything left on your alpaca, not on a villager card, isn't really going to help you, but there's enough going on that you have good strategy, but it teaches well enough and is logical enough that you don't have to be a heavy gamer to get it. So I can easily teach this to a group and we can have a great time. So I absolutely love 12 Rivers. I would love to know, have you played it? What do you think of it? Give me a like and a follow, and I'll keep bringing you more board game content. Thanks. Bye.